A little bit about me. I have a very similar background to a lot of the students that come here at American Institute. I found myself pregnant right after high school. So I worked a couple of odds and end jobs, obviously not making enough money to make ends meet. So I went back to a school very similar to here that I work, and I got a certificate in professional secretary. So I learned how to type, I learned how to do memos, enough to get my foot in the door. What I share with my students is that you can make, and I don't want to say a bad choice, but make a choice that has found an effect on your life and make things a little bit more challenging and still overcome those obstacles. So I know what it's like to have a child that needs to eat. I know what it's like to have a family structure that doesn't support you. So I get when they go home and people are saying to them, why are you doing this? And trying to discourage them, because I've lived that. So I know what it's like to not have Pampers to put on your child and how that hurts, because I've lived that. I know what it's like to work a full-time job and a part-time job and go to school, because I need to get a better life for my children. So when my students come to me and they're complaining about not being able to do their homework because they have a child, I explain to them, no, you need to do your homework because you have a child. It's not that I can't because, I have to because. And it wasn't until about 6 months I was in the job that my husband actually brought it to my attention. He was like, do you realize your life just came full circle? I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, you're now the director of education at the same type of school, which afforded you to get your very first job. And I'm like, oh my God. And so all of this time, my life was mapping itself out and setting me up to be able to service my students on the level to which other people can't, because they don't really understand it and get it. Not that somebody can't do the job who didn't go through that, but I'm a little bit more compassionate, a little bit more understanding. And it's always that lead by example. So I can say to them, I know what it likes. I know what it means to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning because you have to wait till your kids go to school so you can submit that paper. But when you get that A on your paper, when you get that B on your paper, when you get to walk across that stage, that's what all of this is for. And it's only for this short period of time. Our programs here are anywhere from 8 months to 18 months. So you're sacrificing for this small period of time to have this benefit for this long period of time. And then every year we had the graduation, and I see the students who were crying about everything and saying that they couldn't do this, and came in my office 12 times and saying, I'm not coming back anymore, but yet they're walking across that stage. And I can't even explain how happy they are and how proud of themselves they are, and how many parents are in the audience and just happy. A lot of them just barely made it out of high school. A lot of them, didn't go to their high school graduation either because they had a kid or what was ever going on. And so now here's their chance to say, hey, look, I did it. And so that's what we do here at AI. And everybody who comes on board and they understand that, like our students, when we say that we're family, we're not just saying that because it's a cliche. We really are, and we care about our students, and we make sure that they understand that and they feel that every single day.